you kindly? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this?
What is going on, everybody? For those of you wondering what this game is, it is The Witcher 2. And if you're wondering why it took me so long to get to this game, well, I put 85 hours into The Witcher 1 and I was kind of on a little Witcher burnout. Burnt out of the game, burnt out of the whole premise, didn't want to keep playing, wanted to try other things at that time. But upon playing this game, I can't say really anything but positive about this game. The graphics, amazing, top tier, some of the best ever created. The gameplay, well, as long as you're not a casual gamer, you should be fine. But there is an easy mode for you casuals out there, but outside of that, this game can get pretty brutal at the higher difficulty levels. Now right here I'm trying to lift the curse, and if you are watching the gameplay you'll see I pretty much fight hit and run, taking control over people, use the shielding spell to electrocute people, protect myself, and pretty much dodge back and forth with rolling, hit a couple times, get out of there, come back, redo the whole thing all over again. Different kind of tactics will be used on different types of enemies. For example, I'll set down traps for trolls. When I'm fighting against soldiers, I'll use the air attack to knock people back and stun them and hit them close up. But outside of that, the game is very awesome. You can make potions, you can make bombs, you can have throwing daggers, you can block and parry. A lot of things to do. This is a more adult type of game, so for those of you people that are into the more Nintendo style games, this probably may not be up your alley. The Witcher 2, I mean, some people have told me that it's like a grown-up version of Zelda. I'll probably say no to that because, you know, Zelda still has a big reliance on dungeons and tools and things of that nature. This game more or less relies on gameplay, story, narrative, a high difficulty curve, and things of that nature. More RPG and questing elements as opposed to a typical Zelda game. What the new Zelda game will come out with? I don't know, but it would be kind of interesting if it could get a little more grown up like The Witcher. Probably not that grown up because, you know, The Witcher is a pimp. That's pretty much all I'll say about it. But these wraiths right here are pretty annoying. At the top I have wraith oil, I have other spells going, other potions that are regenerating my health, regenerating my vigor, giving me boosted up resistance and things like that. Also, you can't exactly heal yourself during the battle. You have to use your potions, your items, anything like that before an actual battle starts, because to use a potion you gotta meditate, and you can't meditate mid-battle, in battle, or while you're even in danger. As far as the performance of this game goes, I can get well over 60 frames, and when I'm playing VSync locked, it'll stay locked at 60 frames, max settings, without super sampling, or uber sampling, whatever one it is. So if you consider uber sampling and super sampling maxing out the game, then no, this rig I have completed will not max the game with that on. With that off, with anti-aliasing on, it will max the game easily, no problem. If you're wondering what I'm using two MSI twin frozers, GTX 560 Ti, and SLI, and my CPU is an i5 2500K, overclocked to 4.5 GHz, 8 gigs RAM. Pretty standard stuff. There's better things out there, but my rig still handles mostly any game beautifully at the highest settings at 60 frames per second. Because we all know it's playable, but it's not ideal. So if you're interested in this game, you can find it for the Xbox 360 or the PC. Probably get cheaper on the PC. If you're a Wii owner or a PlayStation owner, sorry to tell you, you gotta get a new system or get it on a different system.
That I, and I alone, am the best in the world at everything I do.